So in today's video I show you the fourth binding method I wanted to show you. In the last videos I showed you how to bind in, I can leave this closed, a journal like this with this 3-hole pamphlet stitch and this visible binding technique. Then I showed you the hidden binding technique. So no binding visible here. So we glued in a spine like this. And then I showed you how to bind in, let's see, just get rid of this closure, how to bind in removable pages with an elastic. So in this video we will bind in the signatures into this journal, and all of these journals are hardcover journals with extra flaps. 2 have hardcover flaps and 2 have softcover flaps, but I will flip through all of the journals, these are the 2 signatures. I will flip through all of the journals in the next video. So for now we need a string. I want to use this wool thread. This is called Twine binding, I think. I thought on the channel of Natasha from Treasure Books, and I will link it down below in the description box. So we need 2 times the height of the journal, and then we have to double this up, so another 2, and then adding 2. No, this was wrong because sorry for that. We have 2 signatures, but with only 2 signatures I think, or yes, only 2 signatures, I think it's not visible so good. So I wanted to put these signatures into 4 signatures. So we need 4 times the amount of the length of the journal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have to double this up, 5, 6, 7, 8. And add another 2, 9, 10, and a bit of extra. Okay, this should be enough. If you have 3 signatures, you would count 3 times and then double it up, so it would be 6 plus 2, it would be 8, and so on and so on. So I think I will wax the thread a bit so that it will not unravel so easy. Oh, sorry, I have something in my throat. Sorry for that, so that it will not unravel so easy. So for this I need my beeswax, and I used it a lot, as you can see here. So I think I will try to get rid a bit of these parts. We will see, but for now I need one end. It is already tangling. Oh no, I have a knot. Okay, untangle your thread, untangle all your knots you don't need. Okay, done. Then we need one end, and we will just slide it through this beeswax. I think it's a bit too dried out at the ends, so I think I have to cut this off. Or I thought about to use a fire lighter. Do you call it lighter? A lighter? So something like fire. So to melt it a bit. But anyway, and this thread is really long, but it is because of this twine binding method. Maybe we can do it here. Yes, this is better. I feel it. It's already catching a bit of the wax, and a bit is coming off. Put this into the bin. But anyway, I think you get the idea of how you can wax your thread. Okay, now it feels good. It just will stay in place a bit better. So I will come back to my beeswax later. Okay, now let's see. This extra flap we can ignore, we don't need this. So, and Natasha from Treasure Books explains it really, really well. I tried to show you, but I would highly recommend to watch the video from her because she is explaining it so well. But anyway, we try to do it for ourselves. So we start here. We need to wrap around it 4 times. So I will leave a little bit of tail because this is not waxed so good at the end, but the rest is fine. So then we wrap this around 4 times. I will show you the inside in a moment. 3, let's just see. Yes, we have 3 strings on the inside now, and they does not have to cross, so they don't. It's necessary that they don't cross. Don't know why I have so much thread now. Okay, I will try to do this again, just with a bit of more thread hanging over. It's the first time I do this, so sorry for this chaotic tutorial. But I like to show you even things that are like outtakes, to say so, because this is crafting life. So I try to put them on a bit tight, but not so tight that I cannot put anything else into, because we want to slide the signatures into. So now we have 4 times. We can rearrange these strings later. And we have 4 times strings on the inside. I think this is good. And they are not they are not crossing each other. This is a thing that is important. Now we use 1 string. I will use this. No, it was like this now, remember. And just wrap one over the other. Yes, I think that was it. Then put on your pinky and slide one of the threads under all the threads, under all this signature threads, to say so. Yes, now it looks like this. Now we can tie a usual knot. So come on, just try to hold it in place a bit. It's a bit fiddly and it takes a bit of practice, but I think then it's fine. Okay, I think this worked out. Okay, now we have 4 strings on the inside. They are not elastic, it's just a usual thread. So now I can arrange them the way I want them to. So spreading them out a bit more even. And maybe not right into the crease, not right into this fold. So, come on, maybe it's a bit too tough, too tight, but I think it will work out. Okay, it looks like this on the inside now. It looks like this on the outside, and we can spread this a bit. But yes, I think it looks good. You can decorate it further, but when you put on a button, for example, it would be a bit thick and this would not lay flat. So I have a few buttons on here, but they are really flat, so I don't think they come into your way. I don't know why I have so much thread left, because I used the tutorial I watched. But anyway, I will tie a bow because I like bows. I will not put anything onto here because I think this cover is decorated enough. And then I will cut this off, but leave a little tail. Okay, don't need these. And now we could slide the signatures into. I have 10 pages per signature, so I will just count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just double check if we did right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Then finding the middle, and hopefully we can slide these papers into. These papers have the same, nearly the same height as the journal has, because as you can see here, the the strings are right to the top and right to the bottom. Otherwise, than in the last video I showed you, where my strings, let me show you, my strings are, because of these eyelets, they are a bit more into the journal. So I had to create the signature a bit smaller, or yes, smaller, or not as high. But here I could use full pages. And this small page you can rearrange later, because this you can change up your insides. Oh, bit of dirt. Come on, I don't want dirt into here. Thank you. Maybe it's a bit easier with some. Oh, no, I don't. I would not use elastic for here, because you have it on the outside as well. I think this is not the best idea to use elastics for here. So I think usual string is totally fine. So let's slide into the other signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. And the amount of pages doesn't matter. As you can see here, I have a smaller page. You can rearrange and put it anywhere you want it to. You can put in 2 pages per signature, 20, it really doesn't matter. You just do what you want. Maybe it's a bit easier when they are not this high. So these are really, really high pages. Oops. Maybe it's easier when the signature is not so thick. I don't know. I just try out. Okay, but this works. And we have this one. We can slide into here and put it where we want it to. We can put it anywhere else. And the last one for this signature, third signature, third of 4. So the 4th journal, the 4th binding method, and we have 4 signatures instead of 2. Okay. Moment of truth, last signature. Maybe it's easier to slide it into from the other side by now. I'm a bit nervous if this will work out, because it's the first time I'm doing this, but yes, it did. Oh, I think I put on, I just have to check a thing. Did I put on a double knot? I don't think so. No, I didn't. So I will just put on a second, not just because, so that's even if it's being a bit more thicker, but I like it this way, and I want this bow to stay in place. Oh, it looks really good. It looks really, really good. Okay, these can move a bit, these strings, so maybe they will not stay in the exact way where you put them, otherwise than the other 3 binding methods where you bind in visible or hidden, or where you bind in an elastic with some eyelets. So this will stay in place really well, of course. And these strings you can remove a bit here and there, but I think this adds to a journal anyway. Oh, it looks really good. I thought about initially using this. This is some lace, but I think it's a bit too wide, even if it's not so wide, but because my cover is only, I think it's 2 or 2.5 centimeters, something like this. So I did not want to use this because I wanted the strings to be visible. Okay, let's open this up. It lays flat. You can remove your pages. I really like it. These are the strings. Okay, that's it. Now the only thing I wanted to do for here is putting on a closure. Now, this is closing really, really good. This is not going anywhere, but I wanted to put on a closure. I thought about using a bit of this lace, which I love really, really much. I wanted initially to put it under here, so maybe we can slide it. I think we can slide it under. I think we can do so. So that it stays in place a bit. Of course it can move and you can remove it really easy, but yes, I think I will use it this way. And then my idea was, so this is a removable closure. The other journals have closures that are attached. And then I wanted just to tie a bow, so 2 bows for this journal, one here, one here. Just to tie a bow. This is not a perfect bow, but I think you get the idea. Maybe we can arrange this a bit more so that we have the length we need. Something like this. Okay, this is cut off straight. I think I will cut this off straight too when I'm able to find my fabric scissors. Here they are. Something like this, I think. I have a bit left. I will use for other projects. Okay, this bow is maybe not the right direction, but I think you get the idea. When you open this, You can move this out of the way, but it will stay in place because it's attached here. But you can just pull it out if you don't want it to, if you don't want this. Okay, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more junk journal videos, crazy and chaotic tutorials. And in the next video, I will show you a whole flip through. I will just close it again. I will show you a whole flip through these 4 journals, 1, 2, 3, and number 4. I will put in some things, for example, these stickers. It's all stickers, so I pulled out an amount of stickers. Oh, some are on the floor, so something like this. And some of these labels. This is a sticker, this is a label. These are stickers and labels again. So these are things I want to put into the journals for you to play with. And okay, let's remove this. Move it just out of the way for the moment. And these 3 journals, I already tell you, these 3 journals, softcover-flap, softcover-flap, hardcover-flap, will be available in my Etsy shop, link down below in the description box. And this one I will keep for myself. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Bye.